Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, we're going to talk about the narcissist and why you should stop trying to please him. I'm going to go back, start from the beginning for those of you who are new to this channel. First of all, even before I start, I want to thank you all for supporting this channel and leaving your comments to let me know what you think about these videos. I really, really appreciate your support. So now let's dig in and talk about this narcissist. The narcissist being possessed with this evil entity can never be satisfied, ever be satisfied. And if you are involved with a narcissist, and you have been involved with a narcissist for some time, you've probably been bending over backwards trying to please them. And they are never, never satisfied. That's part of the spirit. The Jezebel spirit is never satisfied. And it has never been satisfied. You know, its mission is to seek and destroy. That's the mission of the Jezebel spirit. To seek and destroy. So, now the narcissist, whether it's a man or a woman, has accepted this energy into themselves. Now, the narcissist, because he is jealous of you. He's jealous of you because you have everything the narcissist doesn't have anymore. You see? You have a soul. You see? You have empathy. You care about people. You're sympathetic when something happens. You have love. You're capable of love. See, the narcissist doesn't have these things. The narcissist, when the narcissist accepted the demonic spirit, all of that was erased. They're empty inside. It's just this evil spirit that is controlling them. The narcissist is never going to be pleased with anything that you do. I don't care how big it is, how small it is, or from the heart, how from the heart it is. It doesn't matter. The narcissist is incapable of these human emotions because the narcissist is not really human anymore. Let's go back. Because the narcissist was created from trauma, and I say that they're created from trauma. So, you know, some clinicians say that the narcissist was created from being overly admired or whatever from their parents, that the parents just gave them too much admiration and too much love. I don't really know about that. I don't really know about that part. But that's what some of the clinicians believe, that the narcissist came from a child, the golden child, the child that got all of the adoration from the parent and all of that. Well, the narcissists that I have come in contact with came from trauma. You know, there was trauma in the house, whether the parents were fighting each other all the time, or they were drunk all the time, or on drugs, or whatever. That's trauma for a young child. Okay? Now, these people have learned that this is the way that the life is supposed to be. This is it. So because they are used to drama and fighting and all of that, well then they've accepted the entity that's all about that. And they're going to bring it wherever they go. And whatever you do, if you're with the narcissist, he's never going to be pleased with anything you do. And he's not pleased with you. He's with you because you provide him with the supply that he needs, which is your emotional reactions to things. Okay? Let's go there. Let's go a little deeper with that. You're probably taking care of the narcissist. If you're married or dating him, you know, we women or her, we women, and most of my talk is toward the women. Okay, I've been involved with the male narcissists and not so much the female narcissists. But the male narcissist will take advantage of you in every way he can. You know, if you have any money, he'll take it. He'll weasel you out of it. You know, and he'll use you for sex. He'll just stir up chaos in the home. He'll just stir it up to get your emotions, to get the family emotions. If he can get everybody upset and angry and fighting, he loves that. He loves that. The narcissist will have your whole family and the children fighting and against each other all the time. They chaos in the home all the time. This is the narcissist. This is the narcissist. See, when you stop trying to please the narcissist, you take that time to start pleasing yourself. Put all that time that you have been putting into the narcissist to make sure that the narcissist is happy, which he's never going to be happy. She's never going to be happy. You put that into yourself, making yourself happy. See, this is really important, because if you're stuck, if you feel like you're stuck in a situation with the narcissist, it's important that you find something for yourself, something that you can call your own, whether it's a hobby. You might like gardening or doing crafts or reading or something. You need something in your life to occupy your time so that you're not looking to the narcissist for some sort of attention. Because the narcissist is all about himself or herself. And whenever you come in the vicinity of the narcissist is always going to have you doing things for him or her. Because the narcissist sees you as their servant. He or she sees the children as servants to the narcissist. The narcissist isn't about trying to please you, really. In the love bombing stage, the narcissist will. The narcissist will do everything to please you then. But when we go back to when he's kind of devaluing you, and that's after the love stage, you're going to get some devaluing. Now he'll throw in some little nice things here and there, take you someplace wherever. But even then, he could snap just like that, and everything turns sour. I remember when I was with my narcissist, he was very spontaneous. So he would say, "Okay, come on, let's go." He'd He never liked to be alone wherever he went. Unless he was going to meet somebody, he asked me to go with him because he didn't want to be alone. Okay, I would go with him, and we get there, and all of a sudden he'd just change and just be very, very nasty and criticizing. And you're wondering, well, where did this come from? Well, the thing about it is, it's always been there. That he's showing you his true face then. When he shows you that person that's always digging at you, that's the real demon. That's what's inside the narcissist. That's him. That's him. Now, when he gets, if other people come around, he'll act like everything's okay in front of the other people, unless he's trying to do something to hurt you. Now, when I was with my narcissist, he would, when other people came around, you never knew when he was going to flip out and say something way out of the way, and it would be to hurt me. He wasn't caring about the other people. My narcissist was working on me all the time. So you're always kind of walking on eggshells, trying your best to please him, not realizing it's an impossibility. You cannot please the narcissist. And he will never genuinely try to please you either. Never. He'll use you. He'll use you and make you, he has a way of twisting things around. He'll use you and make you think that he's done something good for you. See, everything with the narcissist is backhanded. He's not a straight shooter. He's never going to tell you the truth. He's going to be lying the whole time and stabbing you in the back in the meantime. And you feel, you feel you do good. He or she'll see the good that you're doing and return the good. Once you realize that that's never going to happen, ever going to happen. When I was growing up with my father, who was a narcissist, I did everything to please my dad. Everything I could think of. But I also noticed that anytime I came near my dad, he would cut me. And when I say cut me, criticize something. Something was always wrong. So, as I got older, I learned to stay away. To stay away from him. To stay away from him as much as I could. You see? And I remember my mother would say to me, "Why do you do that? You don't like the family?" I don't like being hurt. And every time I came around, I was always being hurt. You see, in these family dynamics, somehow, well, the narcissist, because, that's the evil spirit in the family, it's in the environment, and it affects everybody. And the family is, the wife, she's depressed, if not all the time depressed, because she doesn't know when a narcissist is going to snap off, and he's constantly criticizing her about everything that she does, and the way she looks, and the way she talks, and the way she does everything. It's always something wrong. Always something wrong. This is the narcissist. It's nothing wrong with you. It's never anything wrong with you. is the wrong is with the narcissist. And everything that the narcissist sees, he sees something wrong with it. Because he's the only perfect one. So everything else out there is something wrong. And you can never satisfy a person that's perfect. How can you satisfy a perfect one? You can't. You can't. Quit trying. Step back. Tell the narcissist no. Now, if you're with a violent narcissist, it's going to be a hard thing for you to stand up and tell him, no, I'm not going to do it. That's a hard thing. I'm not wanting anybody to put themselves in danger, because some of these narcissists are dangerous. The narcissists that I was involved with were not physically abusive. They were both emotionally abusive. So you kind of have to play it like you play it. Of course, if you're with a narcissist who is physically abusing you, you need to be trying to make your way out of that situation, because it's never going to get better. Don't think that you can go to counseling or whatever and that's going to get better. It's never, ever going to get better. And if you're with a narcissist that is sexually abusing your children right up under your nose, 9 times out of 10, the wife knows. Number one, she's afraid of the narcissist. What can she do? She depends on the narcissist for her finance, for her well-being, for her income, for her living. You see? So everybody feels like they're trapped in here with this demon. Trapped with the narcissist. And so everybody wants to please the narcissist because they don't want trouble. They don't want trouble. You see? So usually the narcissist will start his sexual abuse when the children are very, very little. He'll start that early. You see? So by the time they get older and they realize that, that this is wrong, the narcissist could either stop or he could still be hanging around waiting for his next opportunity, because he's never going to see his family as anything other than his supply. He's never going to see anything different with them. And you're trying to please him is not going to make him change his mind about the way that he sees or treats you. So there's no need in trying to please the narcissist. Now, let's go to church. Pleasing the narcissist at church. All right? Yeah, your pastor could be the narcissist. Or your boss could be the narcissist. There you are, kissing up you're at the job, kissing up to the narcissist. Kissing up, trying to get the favor of the narcissist. He's never going to be satisfied with anything you do on the job. He's never going to be satisfied. He's going to use what you do. He sees you have a talent. He's going to use that talent to make himself look big. He's going to steal your talent and present it like it's his. That happens a lot. All over. Whether you're living with him, whether you're working with him, whether you're worshiping with him. The narcissist is everywhere, and you cannot satisfy the narcissist. You can work your fingers to the bone. You can bend over backwards. You cannot satisfy the narcissist. He's never going to change. He is what he is. He already has changed into this evil energy. Or she. Same thing for she. I did hear somewhere that there are more male narcissists than female narcissists. And, the clinicians will have to give you the answer to why. But you can speculate. You can speculate why, because men want to be in charge of everything. They want to be in charge. And they want the women to be submissive. To be submissive. That's a narcissistic trait. I don't care how you look at it. The narcissist wants to be king, and he wants you to submit. Well, submitting. So when you submit, you're kind of serving. You understand? You're like a servant. So you want to serve the narcissist. You see, he's gonna lead you. He's gonna tell you what you need to do. What you need to do to please him. But he's never gonna look inside to see what he needs to do to please you. Because there's nothing inside but that evil spirit. That evil spirit that you need to understand. That's why I tell women, don't go out here looking for anybody, because the narcissist is out here just waiting for you to approach, and here have you in his web. Have you in his web. Ladies, you must work on yourself, which is so very important. You need to go within and love yourself and quit trying to please somebody else to get love from them. Love yourself. That's where love is anyway. Love is inside you. Real, true love is inside you. And you don't need to look outside to get love from anybody. That's a mindset, We've all been groomed to believe that we need love, and the way to get it is to get it from that right person. The love comes from another person to you. That's not true. Love comes from within, not from without. So you need to spend time loving yourself. Loving yourself. And I'm going to do a video on that. To love yourself. In fact, I think I did. Love yourself first. Maybe you can look up that video. If I remember, I'll put the link in the bottom. Love yourself first. And quit trying to please. Quit trying to please these other people. Don't spend your time trying to, kissing up and trying to please other people because you think you need something from them. That's the only reason you're doing it. Because you think you need something from them. You need something from the narcissist. So you're doing all kinds of things to please him. You probably are looking for his attention, the love he gave you during the love bombing stage. You want that to come back. Ladies, that was an illusion. It was never real. So it's not coming back. Now you see, what you see is what you get. This what you're seeing now is him. That nasty person that's got you walking around on eggshells, scared to be too much. That's who he is. It's demonic. It's demonic, ladies. I just want you to know how important this is for your well-being and for your own soul survival. Stop trying to please the narcissist. It's never going to happen. Please yourself. Do things that you enjoy, that you like doing. Concentrate on yourself always. Always. Love yourself. Let the narcissist take care of himself. He will. He will. Because if he's not getting it from you, believe me, he'll find another supply. He's already got supplies out there waiting in the wings anyway. Don't be fooled by that. Anyway. And I want to address this about submission. I know if you are religious, then your religion probably has taught you that women are supposed to submit to their husbands. That's a slippery slope, if you ask me. I don't understand why you need to submit to your husbands. Number one is that now if he is financially supporting you in every way, then strings come along with that. So yeah, you probably had to submit to him in every way. If he is supporting you in every way, you probably have to submit if you want to continue to get that support. Okay? But in today's world, we women are out here working shoulder to shoulder to these men. So why do we need to submit? No. You don't need to submit for what? Submit for what? 9 times out of 10, you're working a 9 to 5 just like him. Except when you come home, you probably need to cook. You probably need to help the kids with the homework. You probably need to make sure the house is in order. You probably need to make sure all the bills are paid. And what is he doing? Directing, telling you what to do, how to do, and when to do it. Do you really need that? Do you really want that? Is that what you really, really want? Especially these women who are out here, I want me a husband. You better think about it. Think about it. Because actually, if you're making your own income, you probably make enough to support your own children. Now, I'm not against marriage. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against marriage at all. But what I'm saying is it should be equal. Especially if the woman is out here working just like the man. It should be equal. He should be bending over backwards to please you. To make sure you're happy. Just like you probably do for him. It should be equal. It should not be that you are doing everything to please him and he is doing nothing to please you. And what he's doing is trying to make your life miserable and not even caring about it. That's wrong. See, because men want to be king and they are groomed to rule over you. To rule over you. It makes you feel like you have to do all these things to get his favor. to get the things that you want or that you feel like you need from him. I am here to tell women that you have power. You have power. And you don't need to submit. Submit for men to trample all over you, to do whatever they want to you, to strap you down with 1,000,000 babies and walk off and treat you in any kind of way. That's what happens when you submit to men. He does you any way he wants to. And the narcissist doesn't even care. That's the danger of submitting to men. I tell ladies to stand up on your own 2 feet, stand strong, and look at him straight in his eye. You're not submitting. No, if he wants you, he's going to have to bend to have you. Not you bending to have him. No. All the things that you do for men is worth him chasing you, cherishing you, and loving you. But if he's a narcissist, he's incapable. If you spotted a narcissist, if you know that this person you're involved with is a narcissist, he's never going to give you the love, the admiration, the intimacy, any of that. He doesn't have it inside, and he can't give it to you. He can't give it to you. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. All he's got inside is that evil spirit. And that's all you're going to get from the narcissist. So I think I'm going to end it here. And I really hope that I was clear with this message, because I do see a lot of women out here struggling, trying to get the favor of the narcissist. It's never, ever, ever going to happen. Love yourself and find happiness in that love that you have for yourself. So, thank you again for viewing this video, and thank you again for supporting this channel. I wish you all well and hope to see you next time.